Hello, beautiful people of the internet. Welcome back to Timberborn. The Earth Recultivator. It's getting built. We're 9% of the way there. Welcome. This is episode number 29. And our goal today is to keep things that's a lot of flashing red. Is to keep things streamlined and get this Earth Recultivator as close to built as possible. We'll check back in at the end of the episode. Get your predictions in right now. How many percent do you think we will be done by the end of this episode? I'm going to go ahead and say it. 100. There's no way. There's no way we hit 100. But especially with all this stuff dead because of a drought. You know what we could do? I guess we could just kind of lower this and see what happens. That'll make the wheels spin for 2 seconds. We still don't have any batteries on this side of the town. I think that's probably, in the end, okay. Oh, shit. This isn't going to do anything because of these dams. That's all right. We'll lower it all the way. See what happens. Nothing. Okay. So, let's just check in right now. Gears, we still have some extra. 88. So they should be delivered relatively soon. Metal blocks, we have 147. Actually, we have 1,000. Never mind. The Earth Recultivator is technically a part of... I think it's a part of our original town. Yeah. So the storage numbers look a little different. And then the last item that we need is treated planks, which we are currently at 5. So, treated planks continues to be the problem. We have 20 regular planks and 300 pine resin. So to me, that sounds like a treated plank, a wood workshop, and a lumber mill problem. Let's go ahead and get things set up for... Now that the drought is done, we can go back to normal water methods. Pause some pumps and unpause some other pumps, all that jazz. Water should be coming down here any second now. Don't remember if there's anything else we didn't have set up. Okay. So... we have to fill this lake before we overflow here. So these wheels are not moving. This is why it kind of sucks that we capped off this bad water, but I don't know. I still think it's probably... I kind of just have this idea of seeing if we can make this area just like a beautiful oasis. And I was kind of thinking if we get super bored today, we could just get started on that. Like we could put Lidos, we could put showers, we could put... we could, like, even start a new district over here whose entire purpose is just to be a beautiful resort town. That's if we get super bored. If we get bored. Oh, the water did dry up in these sluices. It's working now, though. And it only dried up on the one end. Probably because I lowered this and started filling the lake. That's what I did. I messed up. I think we can also leave this at, like, 0.65. I don't really remember. I don't know what the ideal setting for this floodgate is. I think we probably only want to fill it when water is flowing through the rivers and going to everything else more important. But we do want it to get filled. And we don't want it to be at 1.0 because then it actually overflows, I think. Y'all are lacking power? Because there's no water. And currently no wind. Great. Can I build an enormous fan? Can I build an enormous fan that will power all of our... God, this says this is 3 times speed, but it seems so slow. The water is moving so slowly. Did all this stuff die? It did die. Dang it. I kind of mismanaged this, actually. I killed a lot of our spatterdock because I mismanaged the, this lake. Oh, boy. I definitely mismanaged this lake. What did I do wrong here? 0.65? Should it be higher? I don't know, but shit is messed up here. Why isn't this stuff just flowing over this? Because this is too high? What's going on? Let's get back to normal. I don't know. I'm going to ignore all of this for 2 seconds. It'll eventually even out, and then we'll figure out what the settings are. I don't know what we did there that did not work so well, but okay. Let's get back to solving the plank and treated plank problem. So logs were at 135. So currently this is a logs issue. So we need more plain old cutting of trees. Well, a lot of this stuff will not actually... Okay. What will keep water... what will stay green during a drought or a bad tide? All of this right here will not, because this area dries up. So that looks kind of bad, actually. This area can get infected by bad tide. I think this little area down here is fine, but that's a pretty small area. Technically, it's still reached by the forester, but it's just not a lot. I guess we could plant some shit there if we really wanted to, but let's go for it. Sure. We'll mark this as a cut tree area too. Yeah. We got to just keep maximizing our space for growing more trees. We could do a little extra, you know, we could fill in this area with more. I think we should probably just go for it, right? Like if wood is what we need, the solution to that is to get going on it, like to get more wood planted. More trees planted. So currently there's about like a 4 to 5 to 6 range of plantable trees, plantable ground, arable land, if you will. Our pine resin is real good right now, and it is in fact maxed out on storage. So the other thing is, now that we've done that, we could probably chop down some of these pine trees and convert them. Where is my pine resin being stored? It's this, and that's 200? That's a lot, but I honestly thought we maybe would need more than that. What if we just did one extra medium warehouse? Let's just like, I really want to make sure we have enough before we go and chop down pine trees that I just worked so hard to make, you know? So if we can get that up and running, we'll have extra storage. These currently are all just like, these are wasted right now currently. So wasted space. If we were to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm kind of thinking if we put another one like right there, everything in between should be arable. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Shit, I lost count. 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Thinking around there. And then that would put us at around like there. So we lose a little bit of space by building these things, but we also, you know, we also, like every piece of land that we blow up is a piece of land that a tree is not growing on. But hopefully we make all this space in between also usable. So currently this is set at like 0.90. Seems fine. Don't interact with that. I probably need to bump this up a little bit. 0.8. Let's see if that fucks anything up. These are grown potatoes. Well, why aren't you farming then? We have extra timberbots, so I really need to kind of keep the timberbots moving on stuff. You are a lumberjack. Well, guess what? Now you're a timberbot lumberjack. Excuse me. Same with you. There are currently 4, 2, what's the word? Unemployed timberbots. Let's keep those moving. So we built the storage. We should now be filling this up with pine resin. It is getting filled. Pine resin, good. As soon as that is done, why are we not building explosives? There's something else higher priority. Construction site for the earth recultivator is already up to 20%, by the way. We're zooming. We just need logs and stuff. I think we will probably plant these all as birch, by the way. Kind of my plan. Timberbot, timberbot. Timberbot. Okay, we need to keep timberbots in the hard jobs, or the jobs that we could really use. I'm going to even make them the farmers. I think they're probably more efficient at that, too. They tend to be more efficient in almost everything. Anything that could use a small bump in, like, efficiency, let's make them timberbots. Gears are now down, which is a problem, because when gears are down to 0, I think gears are also made of planks, right? Yeah. So our plank usage is skyrocketing. Skyrocketing, I say. Look at all these beavers on the carousel. Of course, as soon as I said that, they hopped off. Okay. These are all timberbots, right? Yes, yes. Perfect. Perfect, perfect. Timberbot numbers are up to 105. Timberbots. I don't know what other jobs to give them, man. I feel like they are working most of the hard jobs. I'm just, at this point, I'm just clicking on any machine and being like, are you worked by timberbots? Yep. Or any building. You're not. That's the farmers. We'll have you worked by timberbots. Bakery here. I mean, if the minute the robots take the baking jobs, though, that's kind of terrible, right? Still don't have maple syrup for you. What's the problem with that? This is chestnuts. You guys are maples? You're 77% of the way to full grown. Okay, good. Why are we not building these explosives? Do we have any explosives in storage? We do. Is everything just too busy? Workers allowed in new buildings. I mean, we could make that bots. But I think we should probably fill out the rest of our jobs first. Okay. The water's flowing. We have got to improve our food looks good. That's exciting. Our food looks good overall. We have some of every material right now, which is good. Gears, paper is even down to 0. I think that's because we're making a lot of punch cards, right? Punch cards and books. We're almost maxed out on books. Punch cards are actually getting used. That's good. You're still not getting built. And I know I could prioritize them, but I'm also just curious why they aren't being... Probably because, I don't know. Is everybody just working on the construction site? 23%? I'm not sure. I'm not sure. We currently have 121 beavers, 107 bots. Keep those numbers pumping up. Okay. So. Now this is interesting. You guys all died here due to drying out. Let's go ahead and remove planting area from here, here, here. Then cut those and get a couple free logs. You know? Chop that stuff down. At the rate that this is going, I think we should also probably just clear these planting areas ahead of time, because at this point, what's going on here, you know? 0% waiting for materials. I know there are explosives. So this would ideally be built, right? Let's try and figure this problem out rather than ignoring it. So the district center employs builders. You are carrying metal blocks to the... Oh, the earth recultivator has a new look, by the way. To here, and then you're building, right? Nope, you're just carrying right now. Okay. Carrying metal blocks. All right. So I think for now, because we have extra metal blocks, all 4 builders might be working on carrying metal blocks here. That could be what's happening. Do I really need to make this one lower priority? Make sure everything else gets built first. Let's check that and make sure. So you are currently carrying explosives. Yep. Okay. It's just that those 2 things are equal priorities, and for some reason, maybe it's because it got built first, maybe it's for some other reason. Oh, I totally forgot we were building this over here. This is for our bad tide diversion. I totally forgot about this. For some reason, they build the earth recultivator before they build this explosive stuff. Okay. That's fine. That's all fine. This does not bode well for my percentage number thing, though, that I said. Take a guess on the number that the earth recultivator will be done by the end of the episode, and then I moved it to low priority. So, this thing here is a little ugly, but I hope that this will work. What we're doing here, as a reminder, is the level here is low enough. Ooh, I think I do need to probably explode this, though. Shit. If I build this as a tunnel... Nope, let's test it. Let's test it. It takes extract to build a double dynamite? Interesting. Wait. So the cost of... So I don't know if beavers can reach this right now. Oh, shit. They definitely can't because they don't even have a stair over here. Damn it. I wonder if they can stand down here and build up here. We'll find out once the stairs gets built. You know what else is it's just on my mind for sure? District management. These builders' huts don't have a lot of reach. I think we sort of have to go for it, though. I think we sort of have to build some. They're going to be manned by bots. And they're going to be slightly higher priority. Probably shouldn't have built 2 of them. Oh, well. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. Are you going to build the stairs? Perfect. So you're reaching the stairs from up above. This is exactly what I mean. If this can be reached from above, then can we actually just... Can this be reached? No? Hear me out. What if there's a path? Still no? God damn it. So I think this needs to be wide because currently currently this gap is like 1 wide, which is not good. Oh boy. I think we're also going to have to blow up just a couple things here, but we'll see. Okay. Once the stairs is built, come on, you're so close. You're so close. 82%. Need 1 log. My hope is that they'll be able to reach this. And if they aren't, then I will... I don't know. My other thought was I could do a... I could build a tunnel right here on this top block and then destroy it. And then that would probably mean that there's no more land there. I guess I could have also exploded right here. But this looks nicer. All right, how are we doing here? It's going to be days before they... Should I just cut these down? I probably should. I think I should probably mark these resources for demolition to make sure that we can get this... Because the sooner we get this stuff planted, the better. I don't think we need to put sluices here. I think you just need to sluice off of the main drag, basically. But, you know, we'll see. Okay, did they manage to build the stairs? They did. This is reachable, it says. So that's great. Also, all of this stuff is done, so I think now we can explode this. But we're going to wait until they get this done first. Because if I explode this, then they no longer have a walkway. Okay. Detonate. Beautiful. Delete. Delete this whole pathway, just because I don't think we need it. I have discovered that you can just kind of hit delete and enter very quickly when you need to blow something up. So I think right now, if we blow all this up, that should be basically a 2-wide pathway all the way through. Let's try it. Oh boy. I nearly killed you all. They walked over right as I decided to light off some fireworks. 2 wide, 2 wide, 2 wide. Cool. So I think that should work. Then all we need to do... Why do I care so much about this? I don't know. This is actively detracting from me finishing this game. Is... Do a little bit of this. Chuck some... Landscaping is what they call it. And then we'll demolish that too. Cool. All right. While that is working, we have some more landscaping to do over here. Oh, oops. Time was paused. Okay, please don't kill any beavers on accident. I'll do my best. But honestly, it's kind of your fault if you walk right past the exploding dynamite, you know? Like, you could see it coming from a ways away. It's not like it's a big surprise. Stay back. All right, cool. So I think for now we just plant birch. I think what we need is mostly a short-term investment, not a long-term investment. I think this is birch. We're going to have to figure out where to... we're going to have to make sure this is all covered by a freaking forester. Which it mostly is. Not those two. And not those two. But it is also covered by a lumberjack, at least on that side. And then not so covered by a lumberjack on this side. Gonna need a lumberjack probably like right there. Let's go ahead and cut that one and mark it as clear planting area. And lumberjack flag. Where does that reach exactly? That reaches a lot of stuff. This is for if we decide to get rid of any of these trees, which we should basically do now because we should be close in terms of... Is our pine resin full? Pine resin is 506 out of 506. Perfect. So what we're going to do now is also cut trees through here. And here. Oh, not that one. And then replant trees as birch. Sorry, I'll have to clear planting area here. Clear planting area. And replant as birch. I missed a couple spots, but it'll be fun. All right, cool. That's good. I'm very excited for this. Very... Did I kill you? Oh, boy. They're just timberbots. It's fine. No, I did blow it up, I think, but it's fine. I think you maybe took a little bit of damage. It's totally fine. All right. Keep the timer rolling. Plant out to at least there. I probably didn't need to bring the water all the way out that far, but... Okay, so... Can you be covered by a forester? You cannot currently. So, to me that suggests... where's the right place to put a forester here? I think that's a fine place. It's kind of a terrible place to make someone work, but it'll be fine. This is explodable. Let's detonate it. Let's go ahead and demolish this staircase. Once that is done demolishing, we can break the... Oh, okay. Actually, so the only other thing is I think we may need to... I'm worried water is going to come along here and then over here somehow. Or over here somehow. I think we need... Shit, how do you do this? Oh, this is a bigger project than I thought. Because it's all still going to run towards this the lake. 55 happiness? Holy cow. Maybe the plan is actually once you get it over here... Oh, no. Did I do this wrong? You just... Oh, I think I did. Okay, so I messed up, but we're going to redo it. We're going to redo it. We're going to build some levees there. And then... staircase up. This is so funny. I really kind of messed this up, huh? What I wanted to do is actually go right through here with double dynamite. So that's our new plan. So, yikes. That's fun. Gonna need a lumberjack flag right there. Like it works by a bot. You are like out of fuel or some shit. That's fine. Okay. That's an interesting little project we got going on there. So how is our replanting efforts going? This place is worked. That's good. These are ready to explode. Did I just explode somebody? I think I did. Oh boy. Timberbot. I'm so sorry. You're totally fine. You're indestructible. I'm going to do it again. Let's go. The quicker we get this birch planted, the quicker we get to reap the rewards. Which is fantastic. So let's make sure all of that is covered. Covers to here. Covers to there. This over here, I don't know if that's actually... Now, hold up. How did that get planted? Because it doesn't actually look like it's... Oh, it was covered by this, but it no longer is. Okay, so... Back when there was land here, the land... We're being very inefficient with our placing of foresters and stuff, but I really think it's okay. I'm not that worried about it. Oh, that's the one problem with our method here is that all these bridges mess up our whole... Our pathway system is really a problem here. Okay, I'm learning, though. This is interesting. But to get here, they can't walk this way. They have to walk... So here's a question. Probably not. If I just put a walkway right here, I don't think it will do anything because you also need the pathway to go between. So we're going to have to like kind of get creative here. Clear planting area, right? Like there. We'll chuck a lumberjack. The good news is we have literally nothing but time and extra bodies to throw at this problem. Of course, there's 10 vacancies, so I'm kind of, you know, I'm causing problems here by just adding more jobs and using more wood and building more. But the name of the game right now is like expansion at all costs rather than anything else. So we're getting there with these explosives. This is good. Keep the time running while I'm building. That'll be good. Throw some extra explosives up here. You're out of fuel. Does this matter? No, but I can. Get rid of that path. Okay. Let's check on the earth recultivator because all of the things that I'm building are probably costing us some percentage there. Yeah. 31%. 32%. But I'm trying to win the log war. Right now, logs are still basically treading water slash going down even a little bit. Around 200, 300. And we're going to need more. Before we build any like new lumber mills that don't have logs to run them, I'd rather use the man hours on the beaver hours, if you will, on... Okay, so this whole square can be planted and it can be harvested. There's extra squares here too, but this whole square can be planted, can be harvested. That's good. This whole square can be planted, can be harvested. Things you love to see. Over here, we cleared out some new areas. Planted and harvested. Are we just out of potato? Sorry, I'm not sure if I'm getting sick or something, but my voice is kind of going. We have too many potatoes right now. This is a great problem. This is a great problem. And in fact, what I want to do with that is actually just store more potatoes. But because we don't have enough potatoes right now. So let's store more potatoes. Let's do this. Okay. Logs, 300. We're getting there. We're getting there. 114 bots. A drought approaches. Damn it. Our tree farm could get interesting here. Birch is drought resistance for 11 days, though, so I think we should be okay. Building needs water? What do you mean? I'm confused. You're in the water. Right? Okay. So, how do things look over here? I keep forgetting you guys, but you're doing great. You seem fine. The mines are working. That's good. So, are we finally getting maple syrup? Should be a maple treat over here, right? No? Where's the goddamn maple syrup? Are you guys still not, like, growing any? I thought you were close. It takes 12 full days. I guess we just still don't have any. Damn. That's crazy. Okay. All right, how is our bad tide, our second bad tide diversion plan working? So far, so good. We just need a couple more explosives, which is just extract. We actually are out of explosives, so currently we're waiting on explosives to be produced. While all this happens, I think we have kind of done the necessary ramping up for extra trees right now. I would say, with one exception, let's actually just do a little bit more. I'd say chuck both of those there and see what happens. Those will definitely be reachable. Hopefully they grow. This looks dry, but we'll see. Okay. So, I need to make sure this is all set to cut. Interesting. I do need to make sure this is all set to cut. I haven't done that yet. Okay. That's right. We were going to change some of these things from potatoes to something else. No, oh, that's right. Never mind. I changed my mind. Instead of doing that, I just want more potatoes on board. Let's just store a shit ton of raw potatoes. Then I could probably still change some of these to be other crops. Like if I had to pick something, we still don't have a lot of sunflower seeds. We're getting there. We could use more carrots, honestly. I would probably pick sunflowers or... What if we just cleared this planting area and cleared that planting area? Make it be... We could technically use a couple more carrots, which is really funny. Couple carrots, couple sunflowers. Okay. So drought approaches. We have 1.5 days. That's okay. We have tons of water. Logs are now going up. We're in the 450 range. So now it is time to definitely think about how we squeeze out a couple more factories making planks. And then... Is that a spot? That actually counts. That's a spot. Interesting. Like that is powered. So that's one lumber mill. We may need a gear workshop, honestly. Gears is something we're also falling behind on. But I think more planks in general will probably just help us with that fact. I would say let's just focus on lumber mill until we get enough until we are, let's go one step at a time here. Until we are producing excess planks. Until our plank storage is only going up. Let's produce 2 more lumber mills. Battery power is not great. So what is our current... we're supplying 6,000 to 4,000. So, you know, battery power should be going up right now. However, our machines start to work overnight rather than... So our machines work overnight more often now because they have timberbots. Building isn't connected to any district center by paths. Oh, yeah, I guess that's true. Shit, I probably should build it in a different way then. But it's already built. I should have rotated it. Fuck it. All right, I want to see planks hit at least 100, and then we can start working towards other things. Up to 69. Nice. Our logs are going up. Our planks are going up. Drought is just about to happen, meaning we should go ahead and cap that off, unpause this, pause this. We are going to raise, I think, the floodgate to probably not 1.0, but probably to 0.9. And hope that we can, in the next 0.4 days, store a little bit more in the river and in these sluices, etc. Close above downstream depth of 0.50. Should I bump that up? So my thought is if we bump it up, we get more water in these things. And I think for a longer drought, that's better because we're probably going to... I know it uses more water, but we have a lot more draw. Let's bump it up to 0.7 and see what happens. Hopefully nothing... hopefully nothing floods, first off. Okay, nothing is flooding. That's good. There's a little flooding right here, actually. But that is probably... Oh! I think that's probably more related to this. Yeah, it's more related to that. And well, that and this floodgate going up. God, the water dynamics here are interesting, and I'm never very good at figuring it out. Okay, let's go to Constipationville real quick. Let's go ahead and cap that off. I think we'll just keep this all the same. I'm going to go ahead and pause these. I wonder how long this drought will be for. 6 days. Not bad. Okay. So, cool. You're fine. And then over here should be, hopefully, okay. We'll find out. All right, let's go check on our explosive project. It's all ready. Detonate that shit. That should be our bad tide system. Ready to go. I don't know if these stairs get in the way. I may end up demolishing stuff just because it's... I don't know. Basically, I don't know if these... Sorry, I totally just trailed off there and never said anything. I don't know if stairs block water flow in that situation. So we'll just demolish it. They may grab resources. They may not. They can only reach part of it. So it doesn't matter to me. Logs are at 1K. This is a beautiful thing. planks are at 100, this is a beautiful thing. If planks are going up to 100, that means we can start adding other buildings. So our power is now going to be low because it's a drought. We don't get water movement. So unfortunately, everything's going to run at half speed. Is it better to have more machines running at half speed? Or is it better, why have I never considered this, pause the observatories? Lower our power demand. Oh my god, this is genius. Lower our power demand. Our network... So these are worth... Well, right now they're worth nothing because it's nighttime, but... The observatory takes... I wonder how much power it takes. $200 horsepower, so we just saved ourselves 800 horsepower. What else can we stop? What else can we turn off, frankly? There's a beaver running on the power wheel, which I find very funny. This dirt excavator, I have it running at low power, or at low workers, but I think it still takes the same amount of power. 42% on the earth recultivator, by the way. Yeah, during this drought, we're just not going to make power at the same rate. Kind of okay. It's kind of sucky. We currently don't have any extra timberbots, so I'm going to avoid assigning timberbots to more jobs right now. Science is definitely the thing that I feel very comfortable pausing. Is there anything else that we could pause? I mean, everything else is still part of the, like... part of the... like... day-to-day business of the town, right? Like, we need food to eat, we need different products to make different things. I could technically pause on, like, dirt. Oh no, the wind is dead. I could probably pause on dirt, you know? Sure, I guess let's pause it. 200 horsepower that we don't really need. Other than that, I don't really know. God, our food stores look amazing right now. Everything we have is stored. This is fantastic. It's our production that kind of sucks. Could always just build more large windmills. Of course, the problem with that is that it takes resources to make resources in that way. Large windmills take... planks, gears, and paper. 3 things we still need. Could stop with books, but again, this is all... I don't want to sacrifice happiness for productivity. I just want to sacrifice useless stuff. Like, science, I don't know that we need anymore. We have 100,000 in the bank. I don't know how you put 100,000 science in the bank. That's what we're doing. Sorry, I really think I'm losing my voice here. Just happened in the middle of this episode. Okay, 43%. I think if we focus up, next episode could be our last episode of Timberborn. I think it's possible. 3.6 days. Depth here is a little low. Could always lower if we needed to. Depth there is also a little low. Oh, they stopped growing, so we should get this stuff back. Do a little bit of carrots. Like there. Dandelions to there. There's still water in the irrigation ditches, which is good. God, I really wonder what a really like a person who's really good at Timberborn with these different settings about like open, closed, auto open. I bet you could do some really interesting things with like irrigation ditches that are like prioritizing what gets watered and what doesn't. Be really interesting. Have we finally made some goddamn maple syrup or what's going on? 95%. No, we still haven't. Where's it stored? It's stored like right here. Maple syrup is the hardest thing to come by in this game, apparently. 44%, but we're like we're barely moving right now because our supply and demand is not great. I'm really I'm kind of avoiding building any new machines right now just because our plank numbers are going up, but not at an insane rate. I could add one more treated plank place. And I may. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do a wood workshop. So wood workshop right there. Why is that because of the zipline cable? So we have some timberbots who are unemployed. I would once again like to put them on the district center, and we will do that eventually. That's probably the next thing to employ timberbots on. So gears are still bad. Paper's still bad. Catalyst is also bad, but I think that's because Catalyst takes maple syrup, right? Yeah, it does. So any maple syrup we make just gets used immediately by that, unfortunately. Are our robots still being made at... We're kind of slowing down. Bot limbs is now about to be the slow thing. So we have bot heads, bot chassis, but we're running out of bot limbs. We're up to 120 bots, 126 beavers. We've almost hit equilibrium. We could always change one of these machines to build... Yeah, we're going to change our bot chassis machine to build bot limbs for a little bit. Because... All right, hold up. Actually, let's do this. Currently, 50 beavers are working. Our next goal is to make sure that no beavers have to work. We're not there yet, but that's our next job. We're going to get this 50 down to 0. We're going to hit goal number 1, more bots than beavers. Goal number 2, all beavers get laid off. Okay. This thing is just waiting on a little bit of gears. That's fine. That's the next thing we need to build. Don't you worry. Just don't have the power for it. How's water looking? 0.15 down here. 0.45 up here. Let's go ahead and lower to 0.3 to make sure our crops stay above water. Cool. Look at our beautiful fields. Holy cow. They're not even getting chopped fast enough. This is a good problem to have. Logs are up to 1.1k. Beautiful problem to have. Okay. Let's see here. Is there any more bad water on this map, by the way? Or have we capped it all off? I think it would be in this corner if there was any. I don't see any. This is the corner I never go to. So we've really officially capped all the bad water. Is that true in this game? I think that's true. Although bad water also stops flowing, I think, during droughts. So yeah, it's all of it. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Okay. We are producing 3 more gears until our we should just build a gear machine too. Gear workshop as well. We need one. Need another gear workshop, and it needs to be connected to power. And it needs to be... What if we just did it there? By exploding this with a little dynamite. Yeah? Is that reachable? It is. Okay, 45%. Go ahead and detonate you. And if we build this machine here, it should get power. Yep. Okay. New treated plank, aka wood workshop thing is up. We're at we were at 340, 330 planks. That number should start to go down because they're going to get used for treated planks. They're going to get used for these gears as soon as this is built. You wait. Hold up. What's going on? You are not working right now because you are waiting on planks. What? Oops, wrong button. Why are you waiting on planks? Is this a district center thing? Let's wait until it stops working again. Are you going to get planks? You have to get them from the district center. Okay, sure. Let's switch this job. Let's switch this job to timberbots. They're going to be quicker. So, do I have no plank storage over here? I think I should, right? Yeah, right here. But is it quicker for you to go there? That machine was sitting there, like, not working for, like, a long time. I was just sitting there watching it. Okay. Hopefully switching it to timberbots will make this a little bit quicker. We'll eventually switch this side, too. Either way, we have survived the drought. And that's going to do it for this episode. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed it. I hope you've enjoyed this whole series. This is a game that that is, you know, not necessarily, like, directly in my wheelhouse. I tend to play more story-based games or more puzzle-based games or games that reward a lot of city builder and factory games are not exactly in my wheelhouse. However, they're games that I love. I love so much. And I have really, really enjoyed Timberborn. We're not done yet, of course. But I did just want to say, if you've been here this long, thanks so much for watching. You know, I know videos like this are not necessarily the most popular thing on my channel, but I do not care because I really enjoy them, and I hope that you do too. Drought is done. I think we will probably just chuck that down. I know I said we were done, but what I can do here is I can also just... We'll solve it in the next episode. We'll change our settings in the next episode. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed it. I'll see you in the next video. Until then, bye-bye.